Now, it's not. It's only natural that excuse me, guys. Let's just do it. Put it there. It's easier. It's only natural that when you walk away from a narcissistic person, you have these emotions. You're thinking about them. You're thinking about the new supply. What are they doing? You've already found out at that time there is somebody else, and you have all these things in your mind. You have the questions like, what are they doing? Because this has been your partner for the longest period of time. You live with them, you slept with them, you ate with them, whatever. You did a lot of things together. And you're now thinking that, what are they doing? Sometimes you're thinking about, as a man, you may start to think about what are they doing in bed? How are they spending the free time? Because you have those memories of, those days you used to spend the weekends going somewhere, take the kids here, move around. And I think it's pretty much normal in any relationship that, you will think about your exes. It's natural to think about your exes because you reminisce on the old times. Now, it may be different when you're dealing with a normal relationship, the end of a normal relationship. Because normally, at the end of a normal relationship, normal people don't run around moving to the next person. They a little bit sit down with themselves, to take some time off dating and, work on themselves and heal from this relationship. Because a relationship is a bond. You guys bond with somebody. So you kind of like um, have a very deep connection with them. And when that thing ends, if it's a normal situation, you want to take some time to heal from this, okay, so that you can be able to move on with your life. You realize that you need to heal from this. But when you're dealing with a narcissistic individual, this is different, okay? The games and the rules change. You don't have this person who is going to walk away and go heal themselves and work on themselves to heal. They're not going to do that. And that is where the pain comes, because in a very short period of time, for me it was within I think it was 2 3 days, and the new supply was already moved into the house. So that's when I knew that this thing was extremely toxic. You have left a person, and then in 2 3 days, 24 hours, some of them even hours, they're already in a new relationship, and they look happy. They are moving around, doing things and smiling all over the place. And you're thinking like, how did these, you know, how did these people move on so fast? How did they? Now you're thinking about, where even did this person come from? This new supply. You're thinking about, where did they come from? You can't seem to get the clear picture of what is happening. And then what even makes it worse, the memories start coming in. You're still fresh. The wound is fresh. The breakup is fresh. You're thinking about, what they're doing in bed. You're thinking about what they're doing in the free time. What movies are they watching at the time? What food are they eating? Are they still eating the same food you guys used to cook? Sometimes you think about your kids as well. Do they even like this person in the first place? So it is very intensive when you're living a narcissist. It's extremely painful and intensive. That's what I know. I don't know about what about you, but that's what I know. Now, having gone through that situation, I also discovered something very powerful. When the narcissist doesn't move on to somebody else, they are still going to have you in the picture in that specific time. They will still have you in the picture, and the narcissist is going to continue following you and trying to find you and try to beg. They'll plead, they will cry, and they will throw things around, and everything will happen because they want you back. And that is especially if you have been the one that has discarded them. But even if they're the ones that have discarded you, yes, they will still want you back, because I've told you guys, the narcissist doesn't let anyone go permanently. They don't do that. They are not wired to do that. Now, what is really happening is that there is something that you're not seeing. And in the early days, you're not going to see that. It will not take you a couple of days to see. It will take you a couple of months to see. You may start to see this in about 6 months, that it was a good thing for the narcissist to move on to somebody else. You will not see it in the beginning because you will think that things are not working in your favor. But as the time goes on, you realize it was a good thing for that narcissist to find somebody else immediately. Now, the only thing will be you will struggle with it, like I've said, in the early stages. When you find out about the new supplies, you're going to struggle with it. But now you're going to see, like, as the months go, you're starting to heal. You've been, mourning the relationship, you cried all your tears out, you've been mourning. And now you're starting to see the truth. You're like, wow, actually, this person, that new supply, they was helping you. They was helping you to get away. They was helping you. You couldn't see that before, but you're now seeing it that they was helping you. So for me, I saw this it was a period of about maybe like 3 months. I was like, actually, these people are helping me. Because you see now, having discovered what a narcissist was and who a narcissist was, I was now thinking like, okay, now I need this time to heal myself. It was time for me to heal. And because I had chosen to heal, I did not want this healing to be interrupted by this narcissist popping in and out, calling and SMS and what showing up and stuff like that. I didn't want that to happen. So I wanted them to stay very far away because you see, the new supply is keeping the narcissist busy. You don't see that yet, but the new supply is keeping the narcissist busy. So they are keeping the narcissist away from you. It's just because you can't see it at the beginning, you will not see this. So the narcissist is occupied. They are now, love bombing, whatever, idealizing this person and whatever, grooming and stuff like that. Now they are busy. And in those early months, you will notice that they do not pretty much have a lot of time for you. You may think they have time for you or they're thinking about you. Yes, they will think about you a little bit, but they're busy, okay? So they are busy to make sure that this new relationship they have found, it should work out at every cost. So they want it to work out. And the new supply keeps them busy, so they're working overtime to make sure that this whole thing is working and it has to work because it has got to work for the narcissist. If it doesn't work, that means that they are going to leave this person and they're going to come back to you. It's why you see sometimes there's situations where a narcissist can leave you and they have been dating this guy for like 2 months, maybe 3 months, and then they will dump the guy and they run back to you. So that kind of thing happens normally, but the only thing you should pray as a survivor, somebody who is living abuse, the only thing you should pray for is that that new relationship will work with those people. You should hope that that new relationship works. Because as it's working and they're thinking that they are winning, because you see, it's always good to make the narcissist believe that they're winning. It's good for your side to let the narcissist know that they're winning. Let them know that they're winning. Let them think that they're winning. While you're healing, let them know that they're winning. So the new supply will think that they have won. But the only thing the new supply, let me promise you, this according to experience, the only thing the new supply doesn't realize is that they're helping you. They have just offloaded a very huge baggage off of your shoulders. Because you've been dealing with this baggage, how long you've been with the narcissist? You've been 10 years, I don't know, 15, 20, I don't know. You've been with these people forever. Now, they're with this new supply. Excuse me. They're with this new supply, and you're out of the picture. So that means that they're going to be busy for the next couple of months. And should it even get more serious than the situationship has been established, now it even gives you relief because now you know they're not going to come back around anytime soon. Because the only way you will see a narcissist coming back to you is when they have failed in that relationship. That is when you see them coming back to you. But when it is working, then that means that there is somebody else keeping them busy, so they don't have to come running after you. Now you have the chance to move on. you have got the chance to go out there and heal yourself and move on from that situation. So as much as you will usually experience the defeat, at the discard, during the discard, you will experience some defeat. You will feel like you've been defeated because the narcissist has chosen somebody else over you, and you feel like you've lost whatever. You have not lost. You're the winner. So you're the one who has won. The new supply, actually, for me, I believe the new supply is your ticket out of that relationship. That is your golden ticket. The discard happened for you. The new supply was working in your favor. It may even sometimes feel like this person was sent by God to release you from this situation, because you may realize that it's very difficult to leave a narcissistic individual. It's very difficult to break away from them permanently. But being with the new supply helps you. It makes it easier, your healing journey and moving on easier, because now you don't have to think about you going back. Either, yes, you are going to miss them. There are going to be moments where you'll miss them and you want reconnection, whatever. There'll be moments like that. But you know that because those doors have been closed, there is somebody there now, so you don't have to go back. And them as well, they don't have to come back to you because they're already with somebody else. So now for the most of you guys who are like been married for some years, now that's when you start processing the divorce, because now is the time for you. Is the excuse you can use now to process your divorce, because there is no way they can run out of this. So let that situation work in your favor, ladies and gentlemen. The new supply is there for you, is working in your favor. Okay? So let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. You may book a session. You can donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. Denzamo signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.